Hello and welcome to a new episode of Trains Out, and today we're at Oxford on the Cherwell Valley Line and link onto the Great Western Mainline. We're seeing services from Great Western Railway, cross country, Chiltern Railways, and with any luck, some freight as well. And I say with any luck in the loosest possible terms. I've had a sneaky peek and there's not going to be much, if any. This is 800-312 that will be working the 1731 Great Western Railway service from Hereford to London Paddington. I'm starting half an hour later than I normally would, primarily because I got stuck in roadworks coming through Oxford. So I'm joyful. So, sneaky peek down the way. There's a, what is it a 739, the new sort of upgraded 319s? I think it's a 739, but I might be wrong. Now, normally I stand on the on basically that platform over there. However, because of the nature of the direction of the sunlight, it means that I thought I'd come over this neck of the woods, so I get everything in pristine sunshine. What it does mean is I can't see where the Great Western units are stable down there. Not really the end of the world. So, let's see what shall turn up. Okay, departing now, we're in rather blurry fashion. It is 800-312 with the 1731 Great Western Railways service to London Paddington. And there is 168-216 with Chiltern Railways that came in, I think 5 or so minutes ago with a terminating service from London Marylebone. Right, and here is HMS Argyle with 66755 with, I don't know, quite frankly. It hardly seems worth it. I mean, let's just not be about the bush here. That really is... it's a waste. Yeah, I don't know where that's going. Well, I'll tell you in a moment. Okay, she's still continuing onto her red light, but it's going from Scunthorpe to Eastleigh East Yard. They must be really desperate if they're just running a singular wagon. That really does not make a world of sense to me, but evidently GBRF know what they're doing, and that is clearly a moneymaker. It isn't, is it? Okay, the next train drive is going to be 165103, working the 1735 Great Western Railway service to Didcot Parkway. I must admit, the Great Western Green really does work well. I don't know if you saw that, but I just got kamikaze by a pigeon. Again! I don't know what I do to the local wildlife, but evidently I've upset the pigeon community in such a fashion that they feel the need to just throw themselves at me. I don't know. Well, I don't know a lot, but I certainly don't know about that one either. Weird. This is going to be a cross-country service to Manchester Piccadilly, the times of which I haven't got a clue, because I didn't look. Go figure. So, when it leaves, I'll then tell you its departure time, because that's what I do. And all that jazz. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be the 1742 cross-country service from Newcastle to Guildford. 1739 service to Manchester Piccadilly is getting ready to depart behind me. This is worked by 220-030. So far, most things are running, well, early, which is pleasant to see. Okay, this is word. That's time for the driver. Thank you kindly, sir. Word by one of the superboys. mad wave. Well, that was worked by 2210. I'm sure that's 221130. Yeah, he's a contender with Chappie. Oh, wonderful. Okay, the next train to pass is going to be the 1740 Chiltern Railways service to London Marylebone, worked by 168325. Complete with a nice gaping hole in the right rear backside. Doing as part of the environment. Okay, as the 1742 cross-country service to Guildford to pass, we also have coming in here terminating Great Western Railway service from London Paddington, worked by one of their Class 800s. Ah, the sound of a modern train braking. Nice. Alrighty then, R800 is now going off into the sidings for its little breather. And it was 802.015. I must admit, they're actually very quiet, even under diesel. Well, that could do with a clean. Crikey. Alright then, the next train to make an appearance is going to be the 1753 Great Western Railway service to Banbury from Reading. And because I'm not a wizard, I can't get the number for you at the moment, so I'll have to wait until it gets just a wee bit closer. I completely agree with you over there. Okay, now departing is the 1753 Great Western Railway service to Banbury, running 2 minutes late, worked by 165125. Driven by a man with a comb over. Alright, so then the next train to make an appearance is going to be one of Chiltern Railways clubmen's going from London Marylebone, terminating here at Oxford, worked by 168005. So there's a decent amount of people on board. Fair few people on there by the looks of things. Okay, the next train drive is going to be a Great Western Railway service going from Morton Marsh to London Paddington, 802013, working the 1806 service. There was a heavy amount of confusion because all I saw was an 800 coming along, and it was blocked by a 165, so I just assumed this was coming out of the sidings. Michael Eaves, as you do. So I was just looking at it, and it just threw me a right old wobbly. So It's not news, let's be honest here. Things throw me wobblies all the time, but even so. With not too bad squeaky brakes. And it looks like 168-216 is about ready to depart with the 1804 Chiltern Railways service to London Marylebone. Looks like there's a fair few number of peeps on there. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be 1809 cross-country service to Newcastle. As 168005 is still having its windows cleaned, has been doing that for the past 2 or 3 minutes now. The number of the voyager I shall get when she departs. Okay, the next train to make a racket is going to be the 1810 Great Western. What's a Reston? Should we try that one again? Great Western Railway service from Banbury to Reading, worked by 165126. It just amazes me how busy this station is with passenger usage. It seems every time I come here it's just getting busier and busier and busier. Okay, getting rid of the part now is going to be the now late running 1809 cross-country service to Newcastle, as the 1810 to Reading has just departed. Nice. This is worked by 220027. Okay, the next train to arrive, causing a mass exodus of people to spread themselves over the course of the station, is going to be the now early arriving 1817 Great Western Railways service from London Paddington to Hereford. Okay, this is one of the more lengthier numbers that they have. So, this is worked by 800-319. Complete with squeaky brakes. And there's a man next to me eating a banana. Crack on, sir. Again, starting now is the 1817 Great Western Railways service to Hereford. Their acceleration still impresses me. Okay, coming in off the sidings now is the return of our rather grotty 800, 802015. That'll be eventually working a service to London Paddington. Looks like its next calling point, according to the LED display, is going to be Slough at 1858. Okay, kicking into life is going to be the 1823 Chiltern Railways service to London Marylebone, worked by 168-005. There's a fair amount of people actually on that service. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be a terminating Great Western Railways service from Didcot Parkway. The 800 is going to be working, I think it's the 1831 to London Paddington. And I'll get the numbers of that Great Western unit. I was going to say in theory when she goes into the sidings, but she bizarrely turned off her main beams. But okay. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be a freight train of some sort. It is a DB Cargo AK Class 66 going from Southampton to Wakefield, led by 66136. Of flat wheels on there as we have a terminating Chiltern Railways service from London Marylebone. I'm so pleased I saw that 66. For those of you who know, you'll know why. 168111. I'll explain in the description down below why that particular 66 is a favourite of mine. Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be the 1839 cross-country service from Bournemouth to Manchester Piccadilly. There's a pigeon. And there's another pigeon flying at the top. Oh, dearie me. The number of which I shall get for you when she departs. About pigeons being brave. Okay, the 165 is now heading off to the sidings. It was 165103 that came in with the terminating service from Didcot Parkway. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is the late-running 1816 cross-country Super Voyager service from Manchester Piccadilly to Bournemouth. It's running, where are we? We're pushing the door of, what's that, 15, 20, looking at about 27 minutes late, worked by 221139. The cause of the delay, I'm not too sure, but seeing as it goes via Birmingham New Street, you've got to assume that there was just such a heavy influx of passengers that it just naturally got delayed. It could be anything, but that's all I can think of. Okay, about ready to depart now is going to be the 1839 cross-country Voyager service from Bournemouth to Manchester Piccadilly. This is by 220.021. Cool, that's got a bit of a rattle to it. Okay, the next train to make its presence known is going to be the 1843 cross-country service from Newcastle to Reading. And it is worked by 220.015. As we also have coming in a terminating Great Western Railways service from London Paddington. So again, another one of their beefy numbers. This is worked by 800.310. Well, it wasn't too bad. Okay, the next freight train to pass by is going to be a Freightliner Class 66 going from Rewley Street to no, it's going from Rewley Street. Yeah, it is going from Rewley Street to Southampton. Don't second judge yourself, you had it right the first time. Okay, gliding down is going to be 66.511. Couple of flat wheels on this set. No, there's just making squeaky noises. Okay, 800.310 is just about ready to shuffle off into the sidings. Effortless. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be the 1850 Great Western Railways service to Worcester Shrub Hill. Almost couldn't get the words out then. Again. Well, the LEDs on the platform was doing yoki-koki. This is worked by a rather squeaky 800.303. Totally planned that. Hey, here comes 168112 with a terminating Chiltern Railways service with two of their classmates, as it seems. 168108. Just stand up for this one, I think. And 168321. Happy days. Okay, we're ready to depart now. Roughly 4 minutes late is going to be the 1850 Great Western Railways service to Worcester Shrub Hill. The beauty being that this driver gets to basically drive himself home. That's what to turn there, thank you very much. I do love their acceleration. Okay, the next freight train to come charging along is going to be a Freightliner 66 going from Southampton to Trafford Park. So she's giving it the beans. '66 418. So well, she wasn't hanging about. Okay, our 3 168s are heading off to these sidings, just around the corner. So at some point all three will come back for a service to London Marylebone. Okay, terminating down on platform 3 is going to be a Great Western Railways service from Reading. So the number of the unit I shall get when she eventually heads off into the sidings behind me. Okay, departing now is going to be the 1901 Chiltern Railways service to London Marylebone, worked by 168 111. I must admit, they do sound nice. Okay, now departing is the empty coaching stock bound for Oxford sidings. This is worked by 165 136. So I have no doubt we shall be seeing her again. Okay, the next train drive is the now late running 1902 Great Western Railway service from Worcester Falgate Street to London Paddington. This is worked by John Charles 800 009. With the rear name being Sir Gareth Edwards. Complete with signature. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be the 1907 Great Western Railway service. Oh, I'm going to bed. Cross-country service from Southampton Central to York. The number of the unit I shall get when she eventually departs. Okay, the next train to arrive is the 1906 Great Western Railway service from Banbury to Didcot Parkway. The cross-country service is actually working the 1912 service. I got confused. Again, this is not news. This sees the return of 165 125. With a totally full train. All of what? 4 people on board? Cool, that train's making its money tonight. Okay, but ready to depart now is going to be the 1912 cross-country service to York. As the 1906 service to Didcot Parkway has also just departed. Thank you very much, from 220.001. Again, I was totally expecting that. In no way, shape or form was there a moment. Okay, coming in, 9 minutes early is going to be the 1923 Great Western Railways service from London Paddington to Hereford. And this is worked by a rather squeaky 800 304. Huzzah. Okay, but ready to depart now is going to be the 1923 Great Western Railway service to Hereford, worked by 800 304. Okay, a brisk walk to the end of the platform reveals the return of the 168 trio. 168 321 is now leading as the ECS in. They will eventually form the 1928 to London Marylebone. 168 108 still sits pretty in the middle. And then 168 112 will bring up the rear. And the reason why I have walked up to this particular part of the station will become apparent momentarily. There she is. 68011 with a terminating Chiltern Railways silver service from London Marylebone. Is a beauty. As it looks like the 1928 Chiltern Railway service to London Marylebone is about ready to depart. You've got to love the 68s. They look incredible and they sound amazing. Okay, here she goes. On the route is 82302. And as she continues onwards, I shall leave it there. Thank you all very much for watching, it is greatly appreciated. If you've liked to see today, then please do like and subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment, I do get back to them as and when I get the opportunity to. Well, again, for another little rush hour video, I can't fault it. Plenty of variety throughout, nice little mixture of freight, and to top it all off, a 68 silver set at the end. You just can't beat it, can you? Incredible. Oxford is an amazing station to come to. One that, well, it's one that I highly recommend. It is a belter. Absolute belter. It may not look big, but it's got plenty to offer. I agree with you. Right, my next mainline? You mug. Your next rush hour video, that's what you want to say, isn't it? Rush hour. Well done. It's on a main line, so you were kind of correct, but you got your sentence all fluffed up. So my next rush hour video is going to be from... Where am I going to go? I'm going to go to Coventry on the West Coast Main Line. I haven't really given Coventry sort of much of a look-see. I gave it a fleeting glance in a video a fair few years ago, and I don't think I gave it too much justification, so I think it'll be good to go back there and give it a full swing in the rush hour period. Of course, you now have the West Midlands Railway services running from Leamington Spa to Nuneaton via Coventry. So yeah, I think it'll turn out rather good. But I've thoroughly enjoyed filming here at Oxford, and if you haven't been here before and you have the ability to do so, I honestly do recommend it. It is amazing. So until next time, from me here at Oxford, I shall see you all later. Take care, guys. Goodbye.